Stories like this are always a tragedy. They also make me go absolutely ballistic because where there are comments allowed on these kind of stories, we really, in reading them, we really haven't come very far as a society. And I'm not just talking about this so-called man who was a local farmer in Arkansas, and apparently there was some acquaintance with the victim here, this young nurse named Sydney Sutherland, and one of her things she liked to do was go out and run or walk or whatever. She was very athletic. But what makes me mad is the attitude that people have blaming the victim. Nobody, but nobody deserves to be abducted, raped, and killed. Okay? It isn't her fault. She had every right to go and do what she wanted to do. Doesn't matter if she's a woman. And this always triggers me. Stuff like this always triggers me because you get people that they seem to be well-meaning and they think, well, women should never go any place by themselves. You should never hike by yourself. You should never do anything by yourself because a dude's going to come out of the bushes and he's going to rape and attack you. Well, no. Ask old Joseph DeAngelo if that worked. You remember Joseph DeAngelo? He's the guy that was, thanks to genetic genealogy, he was found to have been committed dozens and dozens of rapes, and I think at least 13 murders. I might be wrong on the exact number of murders without looking it up. But you know what? He would go wherever he felt like it and do this. And it didn't matter if the woman was was with a guy or she wasn't. In fact, he loved it. If he could break into their house, rape the woman in front of the boyfriend or husband, and then kill both of them. That was part of what got him off. So where do people get at this idea that women shouldn't do anything alone? They should have a man around to protect them. No, men don't protect you. And besides, you as a woman, you are far more at risk living with a man than you are living by yourself. If you want to be safe from violence, don't live with a man. So people, quit being stupid about this. Quit being stupid about suggesting that women like this poor woman here should have been out by herself, or that she should have armed herself. Now this gal was only 5'3", and she weighed 103 pounds. This guy was probably, well, it says here, look here, 6 feet. Well, what is that, 2, 4, 5, maybe 6'5", or is that inches? I don't know if that's inches or if that's every 2 inches. I don't know how the lineups work. But that guy's over 6 foot tall, and he probably weighed 250 pounds. Yeah, she's going to carry a gun. Like you're going to carry a gun jogging, and you're going to get overpowered. Hell, all he had to do was run over her. So, you know, the onus is not on her to not be out jogging. The onus is on the guy that did it. And he's admitted to the murder. He's admitted to it, and so he's probably not going to get the death penalty. And I think Arkansas has a death penalty, but it's going to be irrelevant. And this guy was a perfectly normal dude. He had a wife and kids. He was a farmer, and he was helping with the family business. But somewhere he thought he was stinking entitled to this poor woman. So no, it's not her fault. Don't ever blame a woman for being victimized. Blame the person who commits the crime.